Glenn Parker High Vibration Foundation. Thank you very much for joining me. Today's topic, boys and girls, is exploring yourself from a different point of view. The whole point of the Earth experience is to explore yourself from a different point of view. So we're going to cover all these types of ideas, but this triggered yesterday as an idea. I'm shopping and I'm looking around. I'm in the store for a while, shopping all these variety of items, and I'm going through this one aisle and passing by, and it was like gift wrapping and ribbons and all these types of ideas. And a girl, I don't know, somewhere between 7 and 11, I can't tell nowadays, and I overhear her saying, well, they don't have pink. Well, her mom was saying, they don't have pink. Apparently she wanted pink. And she's like, Mommy, why don't they have pink? And this voice. And I'm thinking, well, on a higher level, you know that answer because you are all things and you're projecting this reality from your greater consciousness and you chose to forget. So why would you want to not know? Ignore that. Why wouldn't you want to know? To explore yourself from a different point of view, to explore these types of ideas, mother, brother, sister, child, to have an idea of why wouldn't somebody stock pink in the color that I wanted? And I'm standing back and I'm going, wow, that was an amazing amount of synchronicity for the co-creation of her idea and her mother being able to explain it and me being able to take away an idea that I could actually convey to you and explain it a different way. And that is why you're exploring this idea of limitation and not knowing. Is if you were in your house and you wanted any number of things done, if you needed plumbing done, if you needed some painting done, if you wanted your car worked on, any number of things, or if your computer crapped out and you needed somebody to come and clean viruses off of it or move files from one to the other, if you remembered all your simultaneous lifetimes concurrently with this one, there wouldn't be any purpose for interacting with any other unique individuated entity. You wouldn't call a plumber, you wouldn't call a computer guy, you wouldn't take your car to the shop. You wouldn't do any number of ideas. They would be unnecessary. And you wouldn't have the joyous exploration of bringing in a plumber and having that idea and being able to negotiate the price and having this conversation and exploring another unique individuated soul and entity from a different point of view. Everybody you experience is an eternal family member, somebody that you've known forever. You're a forever being who put on a spacesuit, a very cheeky spacesuit in my case, and decided to go on a great adventure of forgetting and having now the opportunity to remember more of what you are and what you really are. So that's the idea we're exploring today, is that you came to forget and not knowing why they have, sorry about that, how to do a reboot, to explore this idea with other unique individuated entities, that you were playing this great game, and what you're doing from this game is you're taking the energy of it. So to explore the idea of why they don't have pink and have your mom explain that, another unique individuated family member that has been around forever that you've played. She has been your daughter at one point in time, and your brother and your sister and your enslaver and the queen and the pauper, and all these ideas played out. So that you can come to a point now to bear all those lifetimes in one unique individuated lifetime, to remember what is required of the moment. So for instance, I'm having a conversation with different people and I'm noticing this more and more and more, and the people it doesn't freak out, they really do understand, is that I will mention things as either a metaphor or as an example that I've experienced, that they have experienced very recently and is very relevant in their lifetime. Because when I have conversations and when I am having these types of conversations with you, with the camera and you watching, that I'm allowing to come through what is relevant in the moment. So I am allowing myself in the idea of having access to all lifetimes, all knowledge. It is all just information. Physical reality is the construct. Energy and awareness is real. So when I'm having conversations, these things bleed through where I'll say blah, blah, blah. And the person's like, wow, that's, I just experienced something like that. And, or they say, wow, that's, I just did this and I just did that. And that's very relevant. I'm like, oh, this is an example of allowing all simultaneous information to be there. And I'm not consciously aware of why it's relevant for this person. I am just consciously aware that it is relevant for the conversation. So it comes through in the way that it needs to come through in the moment. And that's all you need to do. So, why is there no pink? Why is there no pink color? Why is there no pink ribbons or whatever they were looking at? They're looking at ribbons and wrapping paper and cards and stuff like that. And there wasn't any in pink. You were exploring those ideas of limitation, and you were exploring those ideas so that your mother could explain it to you and maybe go to another store and look for different things. So it's the idea of letting go of why. You put it there because it was relevant for you and it was important for you. So as you actually have and allow yourself to have more access to more information within your greater consciousness, now that you are a fourth density being having a third density reality experience, you're projecting the old reality because it serves you for congruity. It wouldn't automatically, like one day you wake up and things seem unstuck in space and time and you don't know why and you don't know what's going on and you're freaking out and you think you're going crazy and you start taking medications because the doctor says you are crazy because you're becoming unglued in space and time and then you're not aware of why. So slowly over time we are starting to become more aware that we are a higher energy state in our physical crystalline bodies and that we're regenerating the light, the diamond light body, more and more on a daily basis as we have more upliftment, and there's more high energy photons on the earth that we can uptake on a daily basis, and there's more meditations we can do, and there's a variety of different meditations you can do out there. Abraham-Hicks getting into the vortex, there's Bashar meditations, Daniel Scranton has meditations, all the channels have meditations. So, Brad Johnson, and you just, you go on and on and on, and you can have even unique individuated conversations with these channels and channeling other entities that you can have meditations for. So, and get direct questions and access and answers too. So, I think another relevant item that's coming through is when you're having these conversations, a lot of times it's a blending. It's not always a blending, but in Bashar's case, when you're having a conversation, the energy of your higher self is being blended through along with Bashar, and you're actually speaking to yourself, so to speak, on a higher energetic level. You're speaking to a fifth density version of yourself that's on the mountaintop, that's outside of space and time. And now that you're becoming more unglued in space and time, and that you're a fourth density being that is the template level reality, that's a fourth density state, things are more flexible and malleable. If you hold that within your consciousness of it is flexible and malleable, I now have access to all information as an idea, then you can have more relevance and more synchronicity in your life. And then if you follow more of your excitement, let go more and more of your fears, and you're doing that every day, and you're uplifting and you're uplifting and you're uplifting, you'll notice a vast difference in a very short amount of time. So you are a eternal, immortal being who came to play a physical reality experience. The voice that you're hearing now is resonant of my eternal self in crystalline form, and every oversoul connection that you have. So you have a seventh density expression, and that's an oversoul, and it's like fingers coming down in physical reality, and the fingers are individuated souls like myself, and each has a unique individuated frequency, a unique signature frequency of the oversoul. So I start recognizing that too. I mean, I'm watching TV, or I find that I'm I like like a certain type of cheeky comedies. Like I like the Untouchables from Hulu, and The Kingsman, for instance, as a movie, and that's my type of sense of humor, very cheeky and very raw. And I'm thinking, and I'm having conversations with other people, and I'm noticing in the idea that it's very likely that those are other individuated aspects of my oversoul, and that I'm attracted to other expressions of myself that are expressing themselves in a different way. but I still have my unique individuated signature from the Oversoul connection is still there. So I'm attracted to those types of ideas and to other aspects of myself. And even other literature and other past lifetimes and other types of artwork and things like that, I'm noticing I'm feeling a little bit more energetic connection with. I'm having more of an individuated idea of an oversoul connection. So you're going to be attracted to other aspects of yourself in many different types of ideas. Not uniquely, like it's just, not everybody is only connected to their own oversoul expressions for art and sexuality or any of these types of ideas. It is a blend, it is a mix. It depends on what you're exploring in this lifetime. But I wanted to share that idea. I thought that it really kicked up the idea. I love the hummingbirds. They're going and chilling out, eating out of the feeder. So since you are a unique individuated soul in this lifetime, and this idea of, there's why mommy, why isn't there pink? It's like, you wouldn't want to know everything in this lifetime. Why would you want spoilers? It's spoilers. Why would you want to know what's going to be around the corner if you're going to find a bag of money, or you're going to find that lover, or if you have to go over this hurdle, or it doesn't have to be complicated anymore. It's relaxing. It's relaxing into it because you actually came here to forget and experience yourself from a different point of view. You're actually purposefully said, wow, wipe the slate. I'm going to be born. I'm going to go through these ideas. I'm going to take these unique individuated energies back with me, because every experience has a unique individuated energy of it. And I'm going to explore all these different types of ideas, and like not having pink and have my mommy explain it, and having these types of expressions, or falling and scraping my knee, or getting a brand new car, or finding this lover, or any number of ideas, so that at the end of this lifetime, and I feel like I'm done with all these types of explorations, I can bring all that energy back into spirit. So if you're ever asking yourself why, and you're pushing against, and you're having resistance, you know why now. You are doing that to yourself. You have explored the idea of limitation, and now you're coming to a point where that's no longer necessary. There is a split now where you can actually go into the light and recognize what and who you are. And this is an opportunity to do that. To be able to recognize more and what of who you are, and recognize that you impose these limitations on yourself, and now you've taken them away. You've taken these self-imposed limitations away. You can now have more synchronicity. You can have anything and everything you want. You live in the template level reality, so you can go and be in whoever you want. You can go anywhere you want. You can do anything you want. Live within your excitement. Have fun. Be of joy. That is what you are constructed of. You're constructed of love. You're constructed of light. You are harmonics. You are sound. You are a vibration. Feel more of your unique signature vibration, and you will realize more and more and more every day that you are an immortal being in a timeless reality, and this is a spacesuit, and that you're playing a game with a whole bunch of your friends, and there's no need to be afraid, and there's no need to have this, pensiveness that I see in so many people, where they're just constantly like something has to happen, or they have to be somewhere, and then that could also be too much coffee, but a combination thereof. You get to see the fear of loss, and what if I don't go do this, and what if I don't complete this? It's like, it's okay. Everything is perfect. You're an immortal being. This is a great game. You have played this game over and over again. When you wake up, it's going to be in joy, and everybody that you've actually ever had conflict or love or anything with will be there to greet you, and will proverbially shake your hand and celebrate. And then you'll figure out another way to play with each other in another lifetime. So it's all okay. And if you can take that back with you, even just a little individuated little piece of that idea, then more upliftment in your life, and more synchronicity, and more wonder. You are the wonder. You are the magic that is in the world. Express yourself in the way that you want to express yourself, and do the things that you want to do. Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation. Thank you very much for joining me. Coaching, life, business, and spiritual. Just reach out to me. There's email down below. There's tons of things down below. In the description there is... Ooh, sneezy. Bless me. In the description, there's links. There's email direct to me if you want to reach out to me. There's social media links, tons of different ideas, spiritual retreats as well. So if you do like this video, please do like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much for joining me. Make your life a fantastic life. It is yours to construct.